A very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Dinesh Kumar Gand and I am from Mahesh GRC, New Delhi, India. And today I am going to talk about exciting applications of GFRC in the Indian subcontinent. Now, GRC has been present in India for more than 20 years now. And in this 20 years period, it has evolved and have become very popular in India. Now there is hardly any project which does not include some elements of GFRC in minor or major way. Earlier, GFRC was only used for making screens, column cladding, cornices or molding. But now it is used in a very big way in facade cladding. In this paper, I would like to present two very exciting international level projects in which we were executed by us in spite of challenges that we faced while implementing international level parameters and were able to successfully complete them. The first project is Altair, Colombo, Sri Lanka, and the second one is the India International Convention Center in Delhi, India. First, I would like to briefly introduce my company, Mahesh GRC. We are in this business of manufacturing GFRC for more than 17 years now. And in 17 years period, we have done numerous projects and successfully completed them, which includes 5-star hotels, commercial complexes, malls, residences, multi-storied houses, etc. And we take turnkey contracts for supply and installation of GFRC. Our strength. We have a very large plant which is located very near to Delhi. It's about 1 hour from Delhi, which caters to the entire country. It's a huge plant spread out in about 30,000 square meters of land. We have got experienced staff to handle large projects. Everything in our plant is in-house, from pattern making to mold making, production, finishing, curing. We have got a dedicated design team in AutoCAD to prepare detailed shop drawings. Technical competencies has been evolved by us, by our experience of so many years of GFRC making. We have got large capacity to produce GFRC, GFRG and GFRP. Presently, we are producing about 10,000 to 12,000 square meters per month. And we have got complete in-house testing facilities for GFRC testing. And now, with the last project that we have done, we have also have in-house steel fabrication for fabricating stud frames in our plant. This is our plant picture, one of our plant picture. There is another plant picture. Now I would like to speak about this project, the Altair at Colombo, Sri Lanka. This is the tallest residential tower in Colombo, Sri Lanka, which is standing 240 meters tall. And as this project has been designed by world-renowned architect Moshe Safdie, as the name suggests, Altair, he has made a A letter by a vertical tower and a slanting tower placed together. Our scope of work in this project was in the slanting tower mainly, which was built with diagonal columns and PT slab on them. And we had covered those diagonal columns with GFRC fins, which were 600 mm wide and 340 mm deep and 6.3 meter long. Now, there were some major challenges that we have to face. It was our first international project, and since the GFRC elements were very long and very big, like it was 6.3 meter long, it was not feasible for us to transport them from our plant in Delhi to Sri Lanka. So we thought and we decided to put up a small plant at site itself. So the client gave us some space at the 5th floor level, near the swimming pool, where we had set up a small mini plant to produce GFRC and then install GFRC. All the patterns and molds were prepared in our plant in Delhi, and we shifted them to Sri Lanka to cast the same. Then there were installation challenges considering the height of the building. So it was decided that all the fixings of the GFRC elements we will keep from inside the building, not from outside, because it was not possible to go outside the building to fix the GFRC elements. Then there were import issues, import of machinery and raw material to Sri Lanka. Only the Portland cement was available in Sri Lanka. The rest of all the raw material was imported earlier from India. But then we sourced some local raw material, like we sourced additives, we sourced silica sand, which was a major component of GFRC production. So ultimately that was a big help to us. Then hiring of local manpower was a challenge. They did not speak like our language, they spoke only Sinhalese or Tamil. So that was another problem. Then approval of design for wind load requirement. The wind load requirement in Sri Lanka was very high. It was 1.75 kPa, and the building was also very tall. So that was another challenge. So get the design approved. And last were the large sizes of the GFRC elements to be installed. Now this is a typical shop drawing of the GFRC fin. The GFRC skin was kept only 15 mm thick, and this is the bottom fixing showing. I'll show you with the cursor, just a minute. We had fixed it from inside by using L cleats, which were galvanized, and SS316 casting sockets were put inside here, 2 numbers. And then with the help of anchor fasteners, which were again SS316, we fixed the fins from the bottom, both sides. And where the bottom of these 2 fins met, there was a SS pin incorporated in the center to connect the both front. This is the top fixing shown. In the top fixing also we had put the same method. We had put SS casting sockets here, and with the help of cleats, we had nut bolted with the sockets and then fixed with the help of anchors. This is the front elevation of the fins. Here you can see these were the joints of the fins. This is the vertical joint and these are the horizontal joints. And all these joints were sealed with sealant, and in between the fins were the glass windows, and the interface between the fins and the glass window were also sealed with the sealant. And these horizontal fins were also produced by us in Sri Lanka, and we fixed them on the building. This is the isometric view of the GRC covering. Here you can see the fin size. It is 600 mm wide by 340 mm deep, and this was the cut for the center portion of the slab, because this fin was covering 2 floors of the building. Before the actual production started in Sri Lanka, a mock-up was created in India, and it was tested for all the parameters. So we first produced some panels in our plant in India, and we shifted them to Mumbai, where they were subjected to wind tunnel test, water penetration test, and impact test. These are the pictures of the dynamic water penetration test being conducted on the panels. These are our GFRC panels, and in between are the glass windows and glass facade, and the waterproofing membranes, and everything was done, created to get them tested. This is the picture of the impact load test being conducted on the GFRC fins. And this is the picture of the wind load serviceability test at 1.75 kPa conducted on the GFRC fins. This is a view of a small plant that we had put up at site. You can see here the power spray machines which we had imported to produce the GFRC fins in Sri Lanka. Now these are some pictures during installation. This is another picture. Here you can see the steel diagonal columns. First they were subjected to fire retardant paint, and then we put up the fins, and then the glass window was fixed from inside. These are some completed pictures of the project. These are all GFRC fins covering. And here this line that you see, this provision was made in the GFRC fin for the cradle to move. A cradle was designed to clean the glass windows from outside. So the cradle had to move on a diagonal section as it was a slanting tower. This is another picture of the building. Here we had put up some GFRC screens also at the foyer area. This is the final picture of the completed project. It's located very beautifully near the Baira Lake in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Now I would like to speak about another project, India International Convention Center in Dwarka, Delhi. This is an ongoing project where I am working. This is a very prestigious project, and there has been a very extensive use of GFRC in this project, in the facade of the building. This project is a venue for the G20 summit, so it is being monitored by the Prime Minister office in India. The project overview. This is the convention center with total area of 3 lakh square meter area of convention and exhibition complex. This project is designed by IDEM Madrid, Spain, who are the principal architect, and the local architects were CP Kukreja, Delhi. The facade consultants for this project was Rickard Engineering Australia, who had designed the entire facade of the GFRC elements in this project. You have seen some glimpses of this project in the morning presentation which Mr. Charles had given in the morning. Some glimpses were there of this project. And I would like to thank Mr. Charles Rickard for providing the best design solutions for this prestigious project. Total GFRC work in this project in the first phase is about 75,000 square meters. And there are multiple vendors in this project, and we are one of the vendors. And the main important point of this project is that approximately 35,000 square meter of 2D and 3D ceiling panels are there, which are all hanging in the roof level. So we have executed about 25,000 square meter area in this project. So there are 5 large exhibition halls. At presently, the work is going on in 2 exhibition halls. And it has the largest auditorium in India capable of holding 10,000 people at one time. There were some initial challenges in this project. Our client L&T, who are making this building, in the initial design that was provided by IDEM, they had shown the GFRC panels to be made with stud frames. But our client, because it was a built and transfer projects, so they were insisting that they did not want to use any steel for any stud frames, and they wanted the panels to be casted without stud frames. The panel size was 2 meter by 4.65 meter. And they were 3D panels with projection of almost 350 mm coming out of the building. So it was not possible to make. Then ultimately, they took the services of Rickard Engineering Australia, and with their help, this project is finally come to the shape of completion. And then there were stringent norms for the approval of project shop drawings, raw materials, quality controls. There were also stringent norms for flexible strength testing, which we were conducting every month. And they were like in-house also, and third-party testing every month we were having. And the mix design that which was provided to us had a MOR of 18 MPa minimum that we had to achieve. And we had been achieving always more than 23, 24, 25 also sometimes. So this is the typical 2D ceiling panel design. Here you can see the panel design with the flower pattern cut out in the 2D panels. And all that red area that you see here, these are all the ceiling panels with different designs making a pattern. So this is one exhibition hall where all these ceiling panels were done by us. There's all the ceiling panels. This is the typical stud frame design of 2D ceiling panel. It's having a skin of only 10 to 10 mm. And then this is the typical 3D facade panel design for high wind pressure of 1.82 kPa. As you can see, these are the 3D projections coming out of in the side view. You can see this 3D projection in the panels. These are the site pictures during installation. This is the main convention center of the building. These are the 3D facade panels that you see here. And this is the exhibition hall. In this exhibition hall, we have done these ceiling panels, which you see here. These are all ceiling panels. These are outside, and there are ceiling panels in the inside also of the building. And these are 2D facade panels and 2D facade panels on the top. These are 3D ceiling panels done by us in the convention hall ballroom. These are with the 3D projection and all hanging in the ballroom area. This is another view of 3D ceiling panel on the 5th floor level, which are done in GFRC. Then again, these are 3D facade panels and 2D ceiling panels you can see in the project. These are 2D ceiling panels in the foyer area. And again, 2D ceiling panels in the exhibition halls. Now I would like to summarize my presentation. The GFRC-based projects have witnessed a huge potential in the Indian subcontinent, triggered by completion of some very challenging and exciting projects over the period of time. The introduction of stud frame technology, which has been done first time in India in such a big way, and it has started with this project, has become more prevalent now with more projects embracing the technology. The GFRC is a great material as it is versatile and can be casted in different shapes. Hence, its usage is gaining acceptance as it opens possibilities of casting different and challenging elements. We at Mahesh GRC have always endeavored to ensure that we produce high quality products, and we are at pace with newer developments to offer customers solutions with no other material can provide. Thank you so much for listening.